Hello and welcome to this demo on social engineering. We already touched on some social engineering aspects during the Trojan module. If you recall, we used the social engineering toolkit to create a payload for a Trojan. So now I'm going to just quickly show you how to do a web credential harvest. So as you can see, there are a number of social engineering tools within Kali Linux, and like I said before, social engineering is an art more than a science, and you use these tools to actually create the fake websites, the fake emails, etc., that you try and trick people to give you credentials or click on a link, etc. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly show you the web credential harvester on Social Engineering Toolkit. So I highly recommend that you go through this tool in detail because it's got a lot of different ways to create social engineering attacks, as you can see there in option 1. But you need to bear in mind that a lot of these things use exploits that are already vulnerable or have been found by Microsoft, etc. So a lot of the attacks don't work because of the age of some of the exploits, but they will work on unpatched machines. Anyway, let's get going. So let's go create a web credential harvester quickly, because that one will still work no matter what safeguards people have put in place. So let's select option 1 for social engineering attacks, and then we select option 2 for website attack vectors. Great. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a credential harvester attack. So what we're going to do is we're going to put up a fake site, have people enter their credentials, and capture those credentials so that we can use them later down the line. Great. So let's go with option 3 then. And we're just going to choose a web template that's already been created for us. You could also clone a site or do a custom import if you've written your own HTML or PHP, or whatever it is that you're going to be mimicking for people to put in their credentials. Let's just go with the website template, and now we need to put the IP address of the actual server that's hosting this social engineering fake website. So for the intents of this demo, I'm just going to do it all on one machine, but obviously you'd want to put this onto a server that's exposed to the internet. So let's just use the loopback adapter. So let's just put 127.0.0.1, and we are going to choose the Google template, number 2. Great. So as you can see, it's pretty much given us that Apache is on, the Apache web server is on, and all files have been copied to var/www/html. So let's just quickly go to that that location on the file system. As you can see, I'm there. If I do an ls, you can see I've got a harvester text file, an index.html, and a post.php. So that means this thing's ready. Great. So now we just quickly go to our browser, and let's go there, and let's just quickly go to that site, http 127.0.0.1. And as you can see, it's a pretty decent replica of the Google sign-in page. It even has the correct fonts and everything, so it would be very easy to believe that this is a Google page. And the only way to really see that it's not is by looking at the actual URL, which is not google.accounts or whatever the proper URL is. Okay, so I'm a user now. Somebody sent me a link in an email telling me to log into Google because somebody's tried to access my account, etc., etc. So now I'm going to go and put in my email address, name.example.com, and then I'm going to put in my very strong password, as you can see. I then click sign in, and then it takes me back to google.co.za. So it pretty much works, but it hasn't signed me in. So as a user, I think, okay, well, it didn't work, and then I click sign in again and then take it from there. But what has happened in the background is that if we go back to our harvester files that are sitting in /var/www/html and do an ls again, you'll see that I still have the same things. But if I do a cat or open that text file using a text editor, I'm just going to do a cat quickly, to a cat harvester, I can see now that it's actually captured those credentials very, very clearly. There's my email address, name@example.com, and there's my very strong password. So, with a very simple, quick setup on Social Engineering Toolkit, setting up a fake Google sign-in page, I've managed to trick someone into giving me their Google username and password. And you can use this method for any number of different credential harvesting that you want to do. Maybe, as you can see, there are templates for Java, there are templates for Yahoo, but you can also use it to create a custom website that you actually want people to put in their credentials for. And that pretty much ends this demo, and I hope you found it useful. Thank you for watching.